All right, so a little bit different than the other video I made maybe about a year ago, several months ago, when it comes to a cherry and a dark cherry. Oh, you know what? Let me get the juice so you can see what I used. All right, so in that video, it was just the juice. This is a non-GMO black cherry juice. I don't know if this is the cold pressed one and all that jazz or not. I don't think so, but this is really awesome. It's just whole black dark cherries, and it's really, really good. And usually it's just this and this in a glass. I do have a mocha flavored one by Vega One, and it's like kind of like a whole meal. And sometimes I use that, sometimes I use both. And you can do it in a blender as a smoothie, or you can just put it in a glass. Like mix that with water, add some juice, mix it up. If you want a little bit of coconut cream, I love this brand. It has almost like a natural vanilla flavor. It's just organic guar gum and the coconut cream. It's really, really good. You could do that in a glass as well. And if you do a smoothie like I did here, or an Icee, this is a raw hemp you can use. This is a plant protein, calcium, veggies and fruits and stuff like that, but mostly from a red algae. And I grind it in a coffee grinder, and I make a powder out of it. That's ground sunflower seeds. So now what's different this time is I bought some dark sweet cherries in a can. They're not non-GMO or organic. Oh wait, are they? No, they're not. Okay, I didn't think they were. Now, the reason I bought them is because the cherries in the bag in the store, whether they're frozen or fresh cherries, they're super expensive. I've seen them like 11 bucks. I've seen them $8, $9 for a bag. Even if it's a 2-pound bag, I'm not paying $9, $10, $11 for that. And the bag is non-recyclable. I can recycle this. I can't recycle those. Are fresh cherries awesome? Yes. Are the ones in the bag great? Not usually. Even if they're organic, non-GMO, they usually tend to be kind of losing their flavor and a little bit on the mush side. And I found the hard way that a lot of them still had pits in them, even though it said it was pitted. I have yet to find any pits in these, and they still look whole. They're not all chunked up and ground up or anything, and they're very good. They taste like a fresh cherry, so that's the good thing. On the downside, it comes in high fructose corn syrup and sugar. The good news is, though, I threw them in a strainer. You rinse them off. You throw them in the fridge in a plastic container. Their natural juices come out. They're not that sweet, but they have a great texture and everything, so it works out great. So you wash off all the stuff, and you get all the artificial crap out of there, and it works. So the difference is I'm using fresh cherries and the juice in here other than just the juice. And it's awesome. It comes out like an Icee. So what I did is I put the cherries in, a whole can of cherries, and then, I don't know, I just drizzled some juice in, maybe about 4 ounces, 3 ounces, what I had left. And then I put in this, and this, again, hemp, plant vitamins, and calcium. And the sunflower seeds are also ground and raw. They're not like toasted or roasted. So a little bit of that is in there, and it's all blended up. And with the juice. Then I put it in the freezer, and I let it ice up. And then I let it start to thaw out, and I blend it up, and it's good. It's like an Icee. I may have some just like this now as an Icee. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to throw in some of this plant protein. It's not technically a meal. It's got a good amount of vitamins and minerals, about the 25% column. Vitamin E is about 100%. But it's 20 grams of protein. So I'll throw that in there. And I'll probably add in a little bit of this. Gives it a nice creamy flavor, texture as well. And so like the difference is the cherries. And it does make a difference because even though you blend it up, you still get a few pieces of cherry in there. So you get that natural, nice fruitiness and texture to it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And again, if you want to see the juice, this company's really good. And this stuff is getting expensive, whether I buy it online or in my store. I was buying it like at $5.25. Then it shot up to like $7. The one place wants like $8, almost $9 for this. My store had it on sale for like $6.50. Like, whoa. So some of the juices and stuff is getting outrageous. At least in my part of the world, in far northern California. It's getting ridiculous. And that's another good thing. These were on sale online on Walmart for like $2.20 a can, $2.07 a can, something like that. So I bought a handful of them. And like I said, I don't even think the cherries in the store, the fresh cherries, I don't even think they were non-GMO or organic either. And yet they wanted like $9 for a bag. You got to be kidding me. And like I said one more time, this can be recycled. The bags cannot be recycled. So yeah, you got your nice Icee here if you want an Icee, or turn it into a smoothie and add your chocolate powder. You could add raw cocoa to it as well to make it more chocolatey without that or with that. And one thing I found out that goes really well, mint. Fresh spearmint leaves. I grow them myself. You throw that in there, a dark cherry with mint or a dark chocolate cherry with mint. Excellent. All right. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share with you. And yeah. So an Icee, a smoothie, add some flair to it, and you got a whole meal packed with a lot of awesome natural plant vitamins and minerals and all kinds of things. If you're not familiar with the hemp, you get a lot of protein in the hemp as well. And you get a lot of stuff. You get magnesium, manganese, copper, I think selenium, stuff like that in there, along with the plant vitamin stuff, which is a lot of calcium. This stuff doesn't usually have calcium, these types of plant proteins and superfoods and stuff like that. So you get it here, and you get a ton of vitamin E in here. And if you ever want to need more calcium in a plant material, poppy seeds and chia seeds, grind them up because they're really small. Make a powder like this out of them. Get yourself a little coffee grinder, and you could put a tablespoon or two of each in a dark smoothie like this, even up to 2-3, and you'll get your full day's supply of calcium. If I remember correctly, you're looking at 10 to 12% per tablespoon in calcium in each of the poppy and the chia seeds. So you can get as much as you want in that way as well. All right? Lots of love to you all. Bye-bye.